Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joey. Today we were talking about Overwatch, and there's also Overwatch being played in the background. Me and my friend James were playing If You Move You Die, and a really weird twist happened at the end. I still don't really know why, but basically this is it. And today we're talking about a new hero coming to Overwatch named Doomfist. He's an offensive hero, but when I first looked at him, I thought he was a tank, because he looked like a tank. But my James actually told me he was an offense, and it turns out he is. So I'm going to give you a summary, and I'm going to read his abilities and stuff and tell you my opinion. Now, if I remember correctly, he's already on PC, but I play on PlayStation 4, so it's not there yet. It'll probably come with a new update or something. So the summary is that Doomfist's cybernetics make him a highly mobile, powerful frontline fighter. In addition to dealing ranged damage with his hand cannon, Doomfist can slam the ground, knock enemies into the air and off balance, or charge into the fray with his rocket punch. When facing a tightly packed group, Doomfist leaps out of view, then crashes to the earth with a spectacular meteor strike. I feel a lot of people will miss with that if that's an ability. So we're going to read some of his abilities. The first one is called the best defense. Dealing damage with abilities creates temporary personal shields. The duration is a second. The ability has a statistic card named Shields Created. Okay, the second one, his primary fire, is called the Hand Cannon. Shotgun projectile. It does 11 damage per pellet, 6 shots per pellet. It has 4 before it needs to reload, and then the reload time is 0.7 seconds. And you can get headshots with it, so you MLG players. Infinite range weapon with spread. No damage fall off and reloads automatically. So once you run out, it just reloads like most other guns. Unlike most of these weapons, this weapon cannot be forced to reload by using the reload button. So you just use it until... If it's infinite... Oh, infinite range, not... Okay, that makes sense. Okay, here we go. This his first ability is called Seismic Slam. You leap forward and smash the ground. I feel like a lot of people would miss with that, actually, because I know a lot of people are not, well, I'm not, like, if I were to play him, I'd miss a lot. In the summary, it said he leaps out of view, but this one, it just said he leaps forward, so we'll have to see. The damage is, it's either 40 damage to 125, which is quite a bit, and the cooldown is 7 seconds, quite a long time for a ability. This ability damage scales with the distance traveled during the slam up to a maximum of 125. So if you move, if like you go really far, then the damage it goes up. And then another ability is called the Rising Uppercut. It knocks an enemy into the air. It does 50 damage and the cooldown is also 7 seconds, which is still a long time. This ability can knock up to 2 people in the air if used against players who stay close to each other. And Doomfist is briefly suspended in the air after the uppercut, slowing his fall speed for a few moments. His melee, it says ability / melee, the rocket punch. You hold the charge, then release to launch forward and knock an enemy back. Damage increases if the enemy hits a wall. So if like you melee the enemy and they hit a wall, you get a damage boost. 49 to 100 damage on hit. Plus 50 to 150 damage gets knocked into a wall. So like 100, like if you do really powerful, you could do 100 damage, and if it gets knocked into a wall, it turns into 250 damage, and it's a 4-second cooldown, not as long as the other ones. The rocket punch damage and distance charge quickly at first, then slow down. Also, instant clicks do the same damage / distance as holding it down for 1 bar of charge. So the way I think of it is like there's a bar, like maybe like 3 or something, or 5, and like if you hold it once, it does the same as like if you just click it, and the more you hold it, the more powerful it is. Then his ultimate, Meteor Strike. You press, well, okay, like I said before, I'm pretty sure he's on computer, so it says press Q to leap up in the air, and on PlayStation it's triangle, and I don't remember what it is on I don't remember what it is on Xbox because I don't play Xbox that much. Barely. So press Q to leap up in the air, move the targeting circle, then press primary fire to strike the targeted area. So it's basically kind of like McCree's, but like You jump in the air, it's like, if you look at it, it's hard to explain. The damage 300, damage at center, drop off on the edges. It's 7 meters in range, and the charge required is 1,500 points. I don't exactly know what that means. This ability works even if it's been used inside an interior area.